Decline in cognitive abilities. Insufficient sleep hampers one's ability to focus, remain alert, and process information. Consequently, this impairs learning efficiency. Memory complications. Sleep facilitates critical memory strengthening processes. Inadequate sleep hampers both immediate and enduring memory. Mood fluctuations. A lack of sleep can lead to unpredictable moods, increased irritability, and heightened stress. It is also associated with psychological conditions such as depression and anxiety. Compromised immune function. Persistent lack of sleep undermines the immune system, raising susceptibility to illness. Elevated blood pressure. Regularly sleeping fewer than 5 to 6 hours per night can raise the likelihood of developing hypertension. Increased weight. Sleep shortage is linked to heightened appetite and possibly to overweight and obesity, due to an upsurge in the hormone ghrelin, which induces hunger, and a reduction in leptin, which signals satiety. Heart disease risk. Sleep is essential for the repair and restoration of the heart and blood vessels, and inadequate sleep is connected to a higher risk of cardiac and renal diseases, hypertension, diabetes, and strokes. Impaired balance and coordination. A deficit in sleep can deteriorate balance and coordination, increasing accident proneness. Lowered sexual drive. Those lacking sufficient sleep often experience a decline in sexual desire, primarily due to fatigue, sleepiness, and escalated tension. Judgment impairment. Sleep scarcity can skew event perception, compromising one's ability to make reasoned decisions by inaccurately assessing situations and their implications. Increased insulin resistance. Inadequate sleep can cause elevated glucose levels and insulin resistance, heightening the risk of type 2 diabetes onset. Disruption in hormone production. Adequate sleep is vital for synthesizing hormones such as growth hormone and cortisol, the latter of which is crucial for alertness. A chronic lack of sleep can lead to imbalances in cortisol production. Accident risk. A greater risk of mishaps is linked to sleep deprivation due to impaired focus and delayed reaction. Decreased production of sex hormones. Sleep influences testosterone and other sex hormone levels, affecting sexual function and reproductive health. Accelerated skin aging. Chronic sleep shortage can manifest in more noticeable signs of aging like wrinkles, discolored skin, and decreased skin firmness. Digestive distress. Sleep deprivation can impact gastrointestinal health, potentially aggravating conditions like inflammatory bowel disease and colitis. Ultimately, accumulated sleep deficit can lead to profound and serious health implications. Sleep is indispensable for the normal physiological operation of the body, and it is crucial to practice good sleep habits and consult healthcare professionals if insomnia persists. Hormonal imbalance. Beyond cortisol and insulin, sleep affects a variety of hormones, including those involved in appetite regulation, stress responses, growth and development, and reproductive systems. Decreased brain plasticity. Sleep is crucial for brain plasticity, the brain's ability to adapt to input. If you're sleep deprived, your brain has a harder time absorbing and reacting to new information. Impaired creativity and problem solving. Because sleep consolidates memories and helps with creative thinking, lack of it can result in a decreased ability to come up with novel solutions to problems. Risk of psychiatric disorders. Chronic sleep deprivation may increase the risk of developing disorders like depression, bipolar disorder, and generalized anxiety disorder. Growth impairment. In children and adolescents, sleep is essential for growth. Sleep stimulates growth hormone, so lack of sleep may stunt growth and development. Inflammation. Sleep loss is associated with an increase in inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is linked to a wide range of health problems, including heart disease, arthritis, and diabetes. Pain sensitivity. Sleep deprivation can increase the perception of pain, which may exacerbate feelings of discomfort from conditions like arthritis or chronic back pain. Decreased performance. Both physical and mental performance suffer with sleep deprivation. For athletes, it can mean slower reaction times, reduced endurance, and worse overall performance. Eye health. Lack of sleep can cause eye issues such as twitching, dry eyes, and even more serious conditions if it becomes chronic. Hearing loss. Some studies suggest a potential link between sleep deprivation and a higher risk of hearing loss, possibly due to the stress it can cause on the body's systems, including the auditory function. Gut health. Sleep has a profound effect on gut health, and disturbances in sleep patterns can lead to issues with gut flora and the overall health of the gastrointestinal system. Microsleeps. These are brief periods of sleep that occur when you're normally awake. They can last for a fraction of a second up to several seconds. During these periods, you're essentially unconscious, which is incredibly dangerous if you're doing tasks like driving. Behavioral issues in children. In children, not getting enough sleep can lead to hyperactivity, inattentiveness, and impulsivity. Impact on fertility. Sleep disturbances can affect reproductive hormones, which may make conception difficult or potentially increase the risk of miscarriage. Recognizing the critical importance of sleep, it's essential to take measures to improve sleep quality and quantity. Consistent bedtime routines, a comfortable sleep environment, limiting screen time before bed, and managing stress are all helpful practices to encourage better sleep. If you find that nothing is improving your sleep, it might be worth consulting with a healthcare professional, as there could be an underlying sleep disorder or other medical condition at play. Learning difficulties. Students of all ages can have difficulty learning new information, as sleep is crucial for memory consolidation and brain function. Risk-taking behavior. Some research suggests a lack of sleep can make people more prone to engaging in risky behaviors, as it can affect decision-making processes and impulse control. Hearing imbalance. Chronic sleep deprivation might affect the inner ear, leading to balance problems and, in some cases, hearing impairments. Cellular stress responses. Sleep deprivation induces a stress response at the cellular level, potentially leading to DNA damage and impaired cell repair. Long-term brain health. Chronic sleep deprivation has been associated with long-term consequences such as an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. Hallucinations and psychosis. Severe sleep deprivation can cause hallucinations and delusional behavior, which are symptoms often associated with psychotic episodes. Increased inflammation. Sleep loss has been shown to promote inflammatory pathways, which can worsen conditions such as arthritis and asthma and contribute to the development of cardiovascular disease. Digestive system. Aside from the potential increase in obesity, sleep deprivation can influence the likelihood of developing gastrointestinal diseases such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and can exacerbate symptoms in people who are already suffering from these conditions. Safety concerns. Fatigue due to sleep deprivation can significantly impact safety in high-stakes environments, such as medical practice, military operations, and transportation, leading to errors and accidents. Social and emotional intelligence. Sleep affects the social and emotional processes. Lack of sleep may reduce your ability to recognize people's emotions and expressions, which can impair social interactions and relationships. Substance abuse. Some individuals may turn to alcohol or drugs to help them relax or sleep, potentially leading to substance abuse problems. Quality of life. Overall, sleep deprivation can significantly decrease your overall quality of life. You may participate less in daily activities, have less energy for social interactions, and find less enjoyment in activities you used to enjoy. Economic impact. At a societal level, sleep deprivation has an economic impact through lost productivity, medical expenses, and accidents. Muscle atrophy and weakness. Over time, a lack of rest can prevent muscles from recovering properly after physical activity, leading to muscle atrophy and weakness. Reduced athletic performance. Athletes who don't get enough sleep might experience longer recovery times, reduced performance, slower reaction times, and more injuries. Hormonal disruption in women. For women, poor sleep can lead to irregular menstrual cycles and complications during pregnancy. Increased mortality risk. Several studies have found that sleep deprivation is associated with an increased risk of mortality. While occasional sleep disruptions are generally not a major cause for concern for those in good health, chronic sleep deprivation is a different story. It is a serious health issue that can have profound negative effects on nearly every system in the body. If sleep problems persist, it's crucial to seek professional healthcare advice. A healthcare provider can help diagnose any underlying conditions and recommend appropriate treatments or interventions. Exacerbation of pain. Existing pain can be amplified by poor sleep, due to the body's decreased ability to suppress pain signals. Decreased vaccine effectiveness. Sleep helps to build a strong immune response, and lack of sleep may reduce the efficacy of vaccines. Poorer maternal and fetal outcomes. In pregnant women, poor sleep can be associated with labor complications and potential negative outcomes for the fetus's development. Aggravation of respiratory diseases. Existing respiratory diseases like chronic lung disease can be aggravated by sleep deprivation. Altered thermoregulation. Sleep deprivation can impair the body's ability to regulate its internal temperature, which can lead to a feeling of being hot or cold. Worsening mental health disorders. For those with conditions like bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, sleep deprivation can trigger mania, psychosis, or paranoia. Increased sensitivity to pain. Lack of sleep may lower the threshold for pain, leading to an increased perception of pain. Digestive system impact. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to higher rates of gastrointestinal disorders such as ulcers, and it may exacerbate symptoms of acid reflux. Sexual dysfunction. In men, sleep patterns are linked to testosterone levels, and poor sleep can lead to problems with sexual performance and reproductive health. Accumulation of beta amyloid. Poor sleep, particularly a lack of deep sleep, has been associated with the buildup of beta amyloid plaque in the brain, which is one of the hallmarks of Alzheimer's disease. Social detachment. Sleep deprivation can lead to a feeling of social withdrawal and loneliness because when people are tired, they are less likely to engage with others. Environmental safety issues. On a broader scale, sleep deprivation can lead to environmental safety issues, as it may cause human errors in managing potentially hazardous operations. Increased healthcare utilization. Individuals with sleep problems may use more healthcare services, contributing to higher overall healthcare costs.
Thank you for joining us in this captivating journey into the realm of the mind and its extraordinary capabilities. We hope you've enjoyed this exploration. If you're as fascinated by the magic of the mind as we are and want to continue uncovering its mysteries, be sure to subscribe our channel here. Our next video promises to take you even deeper into the enchanting world of the mind. Be sure to click here. Until we meet again, I'm Eileen, signing off. See you in the next video.